So, this game, it says it up on the title, I can't pronounce it, but it's like a detective game. So let's, get into it, and, yeah. It's quite a fun game. I've only played a couple missions of this, so I haven't gotten too far into the story, so I don't know what's... Alright, that's the title of the next mission. So like a hit and run kind of case, I guess, but we're like a detective, basically.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Right,
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
let's explore the station for a minute, just to see if we can find any hidden things. But, yeah, I haven't played too much of this. I have no idea, like, what... It's quite a fun game so far.
I want to make homicide. You know you've made it if you can get that desk.
Look, that's the latest thing.
Okay. Well, I'm just being nosy and seeing what's in these offices. I hope you can hear me alright, because, like, all I can hear is the game audio, so I have no idea how I sound. And this game's so loud. In headphones, anyway. It'll be alright, I think. Right, let's go do this mission.
Says it's gonna take at least a week to get an ID.
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talking.
Okay. The bloke's already in the car, by the looks of things. Ooh. Why are you getting out of the car? Right,
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make and...
What? Oops. I didn't see that car there.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Oh, wait. We're here by the looks of things. Alright.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Right. Let's see if we can fix that's too loud for my headphones. Control, photo mode, sound, music, effects, dialogue. We'll do about there. I guess we can keep dialogue up there, that's fine, and music will. Yeah, right, let's see how that sounds. Ugh. Okay, that's better.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Right, let's go do some investigating, shall we?
I landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Ugh. Very interesting. Is there anything in your pocket? Vista Piston, 1982, North Hope Street, Los Angeles. Dear Mr.
Madison has life insurance.
Yeah. Right, now the bloke's not talking, we'll read that again. Dear Mr. Patterson, it is worth a great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of your application 14th-F and approval has been granted to receive the weekly premium on your life insurance policy from $3.70 per week to $5.90 per week. This raise became effective on January 1st, 1947. Oh yeah, this game's set in the old days, it's quite good. Where are standard veterans care policy I have dyslexia, so dyslexia tries to read. Entitled you to a lump sum inspector. This new plan secures your sum of $16,000. What the fuck? We at the Cool Form Fire and Life thank you and wish you good wealth, and yours sincerely, whatever that signature says, Curtis Beyond Voice Print, California, and Life Insurance. Right. Is there anything else on you? Yes, well, look at his arms. It seems dead to me. Is that his pot? Yeah, that's just his... Okay. Right, let's go see if there's anything else we can investigate.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Oh yeah, of course he'd die in impact. You got run over by a fucking car. Oh. Alright, let's look at this guy's hat. Okay, doesn't seem to have anything.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Yikes. Huh. That looks painful.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Alright. What's this thing?
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Do you think it was done on purpose, or do you think it was an accident? I think it's done on purpose. Well, I guess we'll find out later. Is there anything else we can... Oh, there's a person. Right, there's a witness.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Alright, let's be good. Let's do the top option for now.
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Right. Suspect's vehicle description.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Right. Huh? Argument overheard. Right.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
I don't believe that. Red. Witness reported overhearing an argument prior to the accident. Let's just probably.
Go on.
Then a 3rd person. Another man got involved.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your
I
information has been very
I knew
helpful.
it was wrong.
You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Let's
So
just
what was he doing
accuse
outside?
him.
It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Oh, I got that one right.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Okay, I think I believe
Not
that.
one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Argument
A
overheard.
witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I don't believe it because the.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Okay, we've got. Right, let's ask about joint business venture.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Right.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch.
We
I'm
got
gonna
all
need you to
four
sign a
right on
statement
that
with
one.
Patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Right, but what does this point thing do? I don't actually know. Outfits? Oh, okay. Let's put that on our guy. I think that's what we were wearing to start with, I don't know. What happens if we interact with the telephone?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Alright, the music's still playing, so there's more clues to be had, because in this game when the music stops, the clues end.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
Well, this guy's kind of creepy.
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I think this guy's up to something.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
I don't actually know if that's the main plot or side plot, but I think it's kind of like a side plot, possibly. Shrink to the stars, promise mental breakthroughs. I've got a feeling that's a side plot, how you interact with them, you know? Right. Well, there's still more clues to be had, though, because the... Okay. Alright, can we check? Press LB to use influence to search for clues. We could do that, or we can try and find it without any help. But I guess we might have to... Yeah, we're gonna... I can't... Wanna keep that for later on, but if I have to use it, then I will use it. We did the telephone. Huh. Okay, we're gonna have to use it. Show all clues. The wall, maybe? Or is it out around the back and it's... Can't go through there. Get out my way, you... That bloke, the partner bloke or what, I don't know his name, but... I don't even know our character's name, to be fair. So there's something we're meant to be able to interact with, but... is it people?
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Okay, well that was...
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Okay, I'm generally confused about the clues. Apparently they're... Are they outside? They could be outside, potentially. Okay, they're outside. Oh. That's something. Hang on. We've got to angle this in a position just right for the game to zoom in, but it's... There we go.
A knife covered in blood. Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
That could be something. Right. Not that, but wrong button. Okay, so it's something to do with this guy. That's the life insurance receipt that we read earlier, so it's not that. This way? There's another clue, apparently, on this body, but... No, we already read that. I don't know. Oh, that side.
We can notify next of kin.
It's a driver license and stuff.
Another day, another dollar.
Money. Money? Yeah.
We'll check in with you.
Okay. I'll get him onto a slab. Should have the report soon.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's go to our next destination then.
We've got a couple of leads to run down. You have it under control here?
Sure. As soon as the coroner gives the word, I'll finish up here.
Alright, I didn't think I needed to speak to that bloke, really. Right, let's do locations. Okay. Fastens. Yeah, set destination, and then we'll drive there without incident this time. Well, I say that. We'll put the sirens on.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
You need to take the next left.
Right. That could have ended in disaster, but it didn't, so that was something. Right, we'll turn the sirens off now. Right, let's go knock on the door.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna
I'm
have to
making
run
a
that one
YouTube
by us
video.
again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
Okay, I think she did it.
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
I don't believe that.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna. It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Let's view the evidence. Red Lion, Lincoln, I don't know. Insurance, for I don't know. I mean, it could be possible that she had some money, so I don't
I
think
thought
she...
Lester gambled all your money.
I made sure he didn't get his hands on it.
Okay, that's bad.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
You know,
Well,
I don't really feel like talking to you right now.
oh, I'm gonna use your telephone because why not? I don't know. There might be something to do with the telephone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you.
Alright.
Come on, Bukowski, move it.
Wrong button. I meant
Not
this
right
button.
now.
Right, where should we... There's Sun Residence or Central Morgue. Let's do the residence and then we'll do the morgue. That seems to make sense. No. Oops. I can't actually control the radio. That's the only thing that's disappointing with this game. You can't actually control the radio, which is a bit weird. Convenient how they're all next door neighbours, pretty much. That was what, like, I could walk that. Oh, this is odd. Oh, that looks
That's
like
a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Alright. Oh god! Oh, okay, that didn't end as bad as I thought it would.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh god!
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away!
We really can't talk about our driving, mate, either. Oh, we've gone the wrong bloody way. Well, we failed the mission, then, haven't we? I didn't realise the turning.
God damn it! So much for our hit and run case.
Did we fail? Yeah, we failed. It went the wrong way. Oh well.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
There's no... I don't know how to skip the cutscene, which is why we're rewatching it. Right, this time we'll chase him and go the right way. Or drive into a lamppost instead. Well, my driving sucks. Right. Let's see if we can actually get
Enough
this
games,
right.
Phelps. Take this guy out.
Hit the wrong car.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Right.
Don't let that asshole get away.
My driving is really bad. Oh god.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta catch him first. Okay. At least we didn't run over the pedestrian that time. Last time we ran over somebody. Right. Oh god.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
All right, I give up.
Where
How's
is
the
he?
vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Alright, let's go to the morgue. Wrong button. Locations. Right. There's a thing here that we can collect. I think. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I can't be bothered to look for it. And we're on the wrong side of the road, aren't we? Oh well. That wasn't too far away.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop. This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Okay.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second
That's
puncture
interesting.
reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife,
wow,
we have the
that's
coroner's
a
report.
bit
I bet
dark.
we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her
Okay.
in.
I wasn't expecting it to go on about gas chambers and stuff. That was quite dark. And we're gonna pinch this car. We're gonna drive around in a hearse. Yeah, we're gonna steal a hearse. We're gonna use a hearse from now on. I think it's a hearse. Hang on. Oh.
Units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2 identify.
Okay, let's
take the next left.
Let's turn the sirens off, because that's doing my nut in. Oops.
Take this right.
We're gonna do a side quest as well. How can I do that without triggering the main mission? What about if we... Yeah, okay, we managed to avoid that. I didn't want to trigger the main mission yet, because I wanted to do the side quest we accepted earlier. My driving... Never mind, I was going to say my driving isn't that bad, and then I immediately flatten a bench. And now we're on the wrong side of the road. Oh, funny. Oops! My driving still terrible. Right.
Turn left up ahead.
Right, left.
Could be taking the next right.
Well, we turned that corner a bit tight. Oh, it was quite a tight corner anyway.
You need to take the next left.
Right.
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Units can handle code 2 identify.
Car 11K responding. Go ahead.
We just ran over someone, but...
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look out, more of them.
That wasn't that bad.
Enough games, folks. Take this
Well,
guy
he's
out.
dead. Where's the other one? Right, he's dead and all. I don't know why I laughed then.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and a coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army Surplus is code 4.
Alright. We'll leave the house behind. It was funny for a minute, but... I don't really like it. I'll go to the main mission now. If I can find it, that is. It's kind of weird playing a game where you can drive cars and stuff, but you're like the police officer and not the bad guy. It's a bit strange that. This is kind of, this reminds me of like Mafia or GTA, but you're a good guy, which is weird. Yeah, cool though. Okay, that was quite a nice turn. Alright, let's question these people.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
Ah, she's a
He's in the
fucking
bedroom.
backstabber.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning. how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Well, she
too late,
deserved
Sabo.
that, quite, in my opinion, for, like, backstabbing him that quick. I probably shouldn't, like, agree with the criminals, but oh well. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Right. How do we
Sabo,
climb?
stop or I will shoot!
I don't know how to climb. I've forgotten. All right, that's how we climb. Did I need to climb the fence? Not really.
There he is. See him?
No, I don't. Oh, I do now.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
This guy's
How
a
long do you think you
fruit
can
loop.
hold out?
Oh god.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
You want me to paint the fucking sidewalk?
And
Stand down now.
can we shoot him in the foot or something?
Say goodnight then.
Oops. That went terribly wrong. That wasn't supposed to happen. He was trying to shoot him in the foot. I don't know.
We've spoken to the coroner.
I don't know how to skip these cutscenes, which is why you have to watch them again. Sorry
I'd
about
like you to
that.
come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
Right. This time we'll go the right way. Oh, he didn't even climb the fence. I thought he climbed the fence. Oh no, he does climb the fence. He climbs...
Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
The running animations are kind of goofy. Right, let's... Hopefully this doesn't go as bad as it did before.
You stay back. I'll ice this one. I don't care.
Put the weapon down now.
Right,
On your own goddamn head, be it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We gotta go through all that again. Okay, I think I gotta kill this guy. Oh, nuts. How can I can't skip the cutscene either, so we gotta watch it
Spoken to
again.
the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some.
I really don't know how to skip these cutscenes, I'm sorry.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the
I
street,
know,
how to
mate.
make it look
Shut
like
up
an
and shoot
accident.
her already.
You had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
Then he just sort of disappears, doesn't he? I got stuck. He turns down this corner.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
Oh, I got him. Did we?
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Oh, I shot... Alright, that was a lot easier than waiting for him to kidnap that girl.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Right, so that was this detective game, and thank you for watching and stuff, and if you'd like to see more of this, let me know in the comments and stuff, so yeah, bye.